So I've got something quite interesting to share with you guys. I normally don't take my camera to start recording what I see in the sky or everything that I see up in the sky, if it seems to be off course or if there's something that is unusual. I although I may observe them, I may just kind of ignore it and just kind of pass it by and not film it. Even I've done that with seeing chemtrails and all that stuff. I would ignore them. Now what you are seeing here is a pattern that we have spotted in the heavens above that resemble the appearance of a serpent. And the irony, if you look at this pattern that looks like a snake, everything about it, including the very tip of the head of it, you can see the clear pattern of a snake with a tongue. If you carefully look, and in fact, what the video that you're seeing right now, I zoom into it so that you can be able to see the exact appearance of this thing, so that you can see that obviously there's nothing that is we didn't mess around. It's nothing that's edited and all that stuff. In fact, let the video play so that you can see what my reaction was.
I'm gonna zoom out slowly, so nobody. Look at this. That's crazy, Celeste.
It looks like a snake.
It looks exactly like a snake.
Now, based upon the sighting of what we have observed, I don't know if it's safe to say that this is a chemtrail, because it then would show a plane moving all over the place in a zigzag pattern. Chemtrails are normally horizontal. They usually fly in straight lines. These aircrafts that carry all these different poisonous chemicals, that's the patterns that they usually make. They usually go straight. What you're seeing right now on the screen is the picture of a chemtrail. Now, this does not make sense if it is to be a chemtrail, because that aircraft would definitely have to be doing a lot of maneuvers. So I think that's out of the way. Second, I don't believe that this could be a contrail. Why? Because a condensation trail also belongs to an aircraft, and contrails do not last long. They disappear within minutes. So that's out of the picture. Third, could this be a cloud? I don't believe it's a cloud. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it is a chemtrail, but I don't know. If it is to be a cloud, it doesn't make sense the way that it is appearing like this. Furthermore, there is no power plant down in that direction. So as far as where is it coming from, I don't know. And why does it look like that? I don't know. So that's why I'm going to turn around and ask you guys, what are your thoughts on this? Because here's what I will let you guys know. Many people have captured different types of anomalies and phenomena in which they were able to record an actual face appear in clouds. Now, what caused that face to appear in the clouds? No one knows. Also, many people have caught things such as hands appear also in the clouds. Question: how did that hand appear in the clouds? No one knows. Furthermore, when you look at the 9/11 footage, many people have spotted devils appear in the clouds of those twin towers when the twin towers came down in 9/11 2001. Question: how did that pattern all of a sudden just miraculously appear to resemble the face of a demon? No one can explain. The only thing that can explain that is that there was a supernatural power behind it. Why? Because on that day of 9/11, it was the day of a sacrifice. It was a high day of a sacrifice for the devil. Furthermore, many people have been reporting different sightings of seeing the Virgin Mary appear in the clouds. Now, we live in a time and age where many people are becoming skeptics. The skeptics are so skeptical that they are wrapped up in the foolishness of their skepticism to the point where even they don't even know if they can even trust themselves. They are even becoming their own skeptics to the point where they are skeptical of their own skepticism, whether they are actually legitimately skeptical of that which they are skeptical of. Does that make sense? With regards to this day and age of skepticism, many people are at that point where everything is just rationalized. And of course, I can understand this here that we are seeing, okay, it's not that dramatic now. However, we can't disqualify the fact that we are seeing the pattern of a serpent, a direct resemblance of a serpent in the heavens, in the sky. You see, here's something interesting that I think that all of you need to pay attention to. The Bible actually refers to the devil as the prince of the air. In fact, in Ephesians chapter 2 verses 2, the Bible says the following: wherein in time past ye walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. Pay attention. The spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. What spirit is that? It's the spirit of the devil. It's the devil himself. He is the prince of the air. It's very interesting that the book of Revelation described the serpent as follows. Observe. In Revelation 12 verses 7 to 9, the Bible says, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. And the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. So now I'm going to put this into perspective that you may understand it. The prince of the air, who is called the dragon, the devil, Satan, that serpent of old, he made a war in heaven, but he was cast out into the earth. This same devil, has he changed? No. That same serpent, has he changed his character? No. That same serpent still lives on today. His time is coming in which he will be thrown into the lake of fire. But while he is still alive, what do you think his mission is going to be? That's right, it's to deceive. He is the deceiver. He is going to deceive people as much as he can. You see, there's a grand deception taking place, and there is something that's also going to be coming from the heavens above that's going to deceive people into thinking that the Messiah has come, or that, look, our saviors have arrived, the quote-unquote gods. Prepare for the alien deception. But when the alien deception comes, you are not going to see them as aliens, but rather you are going to see them as saviors. And that time is coming. In fact, this buffoon of an organization known as NASA is forecasting an alien contact. They are saying that we are going to be making contact with aliens sooner than we think. So which means prepare yourself for a grand deception, because the serpent is on his way to deceive you. So ladies and gentlemen, there's much that can be spoken about this. However, I'm just going to cut the video here. I think you get the idea. Am I saying that, I'm not going to even put my thoughts on this, man, because I think I've already spoken enough. I don't know what's the main thing about this here, what this pattern is, what it means. I don't know if you guys have any. Let's just talk about it. Let's discuss this. Many of us have spoken about chemtrails, but as of late there's been different patterns in the skies above, and I don't think we should ignore each of them. So make sure that you keep your eyes up, keep them fixed up in the heavens, because at the same time, when you look up above, your inspiration will come from heaven above, from the throne of God. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to hold you off. Thank you for tuning in and for joining me. This is the Controversy 7. You take care of yourselves, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time.